teeth, right? Okay, cool. Hey guys, today I'm doing another face mask video. I haven't done one of these in a super long time. In my recent haul video, I showed 2 new Freeman ones I got, which I know you guys really like when I talk about. I've done reviews on them, I've done a favorite face mask video. I'll leave all my face mask videos in the description box where I've talked about any of the ones I'm talking about here, or anything like that. So this is kind of my best and worst of all of my face masks. It's kind of like a face mask collection video. I love face masks, I'm obsessed with them. I'm going to talk about the ones I really liked, the ones I didn't like, the ones that kind of didn't really do much, and all that kind of stuff. I'd say about 90% of them are Freeman, so 90% of them are really affordable. The Freeman face masks I'd say are around $4 to $6 depending on where you can find them, if they're on sale and all that kind of stuff. So let's get started. My first #1 favorite all-time mask is probably the homemade one that I make. I will leave a link to that video right here and in the description box, and I've talked about that a million times. It's just, I feel like it does the most for my skin out of every mask I've ever tried. And if you watch that video, you can see what it's supposed to do for your skin, what it does for my skin, how to make it, how to use it, all that kind of stuff. It does stuff for all skin types, you know, acne, dryness, aging, pretty much everything. And yeah, so that's my favorite one ever. And then I'm going to talk about 2 Lush ones I actually don't have here right now because I just haven't bought them recently. And Lush Fresh face masks are, they only last 3 weeks and you have to refrigerate them, so I only buy them when I really need them. And the 2 that I have tried, or 3 actually I've tried, my #1 favorite is the Oatifix one, and I'm absolutely obsessed with that one. That's definitely my favorite I've tried from Lush, and it smells amazing, like bananas and cinnamon or something. It's so nice, and it's really hydrating, helps with dryness, and cools or calms your skin kind of if you have any redness or soreness or anything like that. I love that one, it's my favorite. Really love that one. I've also tried the Cosmetic, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, what is it called? It's called the Catastrophe Cosmetic, that's what it is. It's kind of, I think it has blueberries in it, and I know Tanya Burr talks about that a lot, and I hated that one. I talked about it in one of my videos recently. I don't remember which one it was. I don't know why. It really dried my skin out a lot. It kind of smelled like dust and blueberries, like old blueberries or dusty feet. I don't really know, but it just didn't smell good, and I didn't like it, and it just didn't work for me at all. I think it's more for oily skin. Next, from Lush, I also tried one that I cannot pronounce, and that one I really didn't like. It didn't smell good, it didn't really do anything. It was kind of exfoliating, but I didn't really like it. It kind of just smelled like urine, like a boy's bathroom urine. Like, it was really gross. I didn't like it. I wouldn't recommend that one. Then onto this giant pile right here, which I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. There's a lot of stuff here, so we're just gonna jump right in. This one is the Origins Out of Trouble mask. I bought this a super long time ago, and what I wanted to get was the Origins charcoal mask, which I'm also going to talk about, and the woman at the store was like, no, you want this one, it's much better. She was wrong. After this one, I did try that one, I like it a lot better. This is one that's supposed to be on your face for 10 minutes, and it has sulfur in it, zinc oxide, camphor, salicylic acid, and it's really supposed to help with acne. And honestly, I just really don't think it did anything. When I've tried it more recently and in the past, it just never really does much for my skin, and I don't know, I work really well with a lot of these ingredients actually, and for some reason this didn't work for me. This is a mistake, and it was $23 and also stinks really bad. But I just didn't like it, and I wouldn't recommend this one. If you're going to get one from Origins, definitely get the charcoal one, which I will talk about right now. This is a mini version of it. I've always really liked this. I'm still using this, and I think I have 1 use left in here. This smells really nice and fruity, but not overly fruity. Just really clean and fresh. I think this really helps with acne-prone skin, or any kind of just like angry skin. If you have an angry breakout, like really red, inflamed, sore, anything like that. I like using it all over just to kind of give my whole face a nice purge. It's gentle enough where it won't really irritate your skin, but it also is intense enough to really make a difference. I'm gonna go in, I guess, with this one, which is from Boscia, and it's called a Boscia, is that how you say it? Boscia? I don't know. But it's from that brand, and it's called the Luminizing Black Mask. It's a peel-off mask. First of all, I don't like peel-off masks. I'm just gonna preface that. I've used to use them in the past, and like, it's fun, you know, but I just don't think they do much for me. I just felt like, again, it just didn't do much. It smells really nice, but I don't know, maybe it's just a peel off one thing that's turning me off. I liked it, it smelled nice, and it was like cool to use, but it didn't do much. Like, I didn't notice any difference at all. And then I guess I'll finish up with high-end and talk about my other Origins one, which I talk about all the time. This is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask to quench skin's thirst. This is amazing. This is the one that kind of sinks into your skin. A lot of people use this on airplanes and stuff to help with like over dehydration, stuff like that with their skin. And it's amazing. It smells great and clean like mangoes, but also clean and fresh, and it's amazing. It absorbs into your skin just like a moisturizer would. It's not too heavy. It feels amazing on the skin. You just feel so refreshed. Your skin just looks like dull and just like blah. then use this and you'll notice a huge difference. I use this probably like once a week to once every other week, depending on how my skin is doing, and it's amazing. Next, something I've talked about a lot in the past is the Queen Helene Mint Julep mask. A lot of people on YouTube talk about this. It's a great mask for oily skin. If you have like somewhere to be the next day and you have to be there all day with makeup on and you don't want to have to be touching up all day, then try this the night before. I think this is like a good mask for that. It looks like this, and I think they might have changed the packaging since I bought this, but what it is, it smells like mint bubble gum, mint gum. It has like a really nice minty scent to it. It's super thick, smells nice, and it really just tightens up your whole face. So if you have any bit of dryness, this is going to exaggerate that. It's just going to like pull that dryness like right up to the surface of your skin. It's going to make you feel kind of like a cool tingly feeling and get rid of blackheads, enlarged pores, breakouts, things like that. It's definitely the best though for like pure oily skin. Then onto Freeman, which is majority of my masks. I'm going to talk about the newest ones first. This is the facial sleeping mask with honeydew and chamomile. This is the one I was most excited about, which I thought would be a dupe for this one. And I like it. It definitely hydrates. It feels really nice and lightweight. It sinks in the skin like a moisturizer. Smells like honeydew and chamomile, so it does have fragrance. So if you react badly to that, then this won't be good for you. But if you want something that's really nice and moisturizing, you have dry skin, or maybe you always want to use a mask but you don't have that kind of oily, acne prone skin that really needs like a charcoal mask, but you want to try something out just for the heck of it, this is a nice option. So it sinks into your skin, so you don't need to rinse it off until morning. It won't get on your pillow or anything like that. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's as good as this. It doesn't make as big of a difference, but it is nice and fun to try out, and it didn't cause me any irritation or breakout or anything. And then the other new one is this one, which is called Sparkling Pear Pore Cleansing Mask for Oily Combo Skin. And I was really excited about this because it's very similar to a clay mask in that it does actually have clay in it, but it is whipped. So it's not like one of these other ones, like the more original kind of ones from Freeman, which are heavy. You can feel this. This is like triple the times the weight is this one. It smells really nice and clean, fruity scent. It's not like offensive or anything. And it just applies to your skin in a different way than the clay masks do, because those you really have to layer up and kind of like spread out because they're so thick, and this one's a lot more of a thin texture. It doesn't dry on your face like a clay mask would. When you rinse off a clay mask, you feel that tightening and dryness on your skin, and this pretty much does what a face mask like a clay one does, but it doesn't have those tightening effects, which is really cool. So if you kind of don't have as many breakouts, or you just want to use a face mask just because you like using them, this is a good option. I'm like really happy they made something like this. It's really cool, especially since I still get breakouts, but I do have more dryness on my face. This is going to be a good option for anyone who has the combo skin. One that I've always liked since I bought it is the facial polishing mask with charcoal and black sugar. This one's really cool. I was hoping it would be a dupe for the, what is it, the Clear Improvement one, but it's not like that at all. It's not like a whipped or cream or anything like that. It's actually exfoliating. It has little pieces of grains in it. It smells amazing like charcoal. I love the smell of it. You apply it, and it definitely, if you move your face or talk while you have it on, it'll like start dripping off your face because it's like grainy. It also says it helps to absorb the oil, which I think is the charcoal's job, but if you have combo skin, this is going to be a good option. If you have any dryness, like flakiness on your jawline or anywhere, it's going to help with that kind of thing. It just makes your skin feel really smooth afterward. It doesn't break me out. I think no matter what skin type you have, you'll enjoy this. And these two I put in my last face mask video, and they're very similar to me. One is the facial brightening mask, which I thought would really be helpful with my acne scars. Turns out not so much. It smells amazing. It's a really nice, like very clean scent, and I didn't notice too much of a difference. It's nice to use, and like I said, this one isn't like a charcoal, so it's not going to dry on your skin. It just looks like weird and clear, but I like it. It definitely is nice to use. It doesn't make a huge difference though. And then this one I think is also in the kind of same boat as this, only it has more exfoliating properties to it. This is supposed to be more hydrating, kind of renew your skin. It's going to kind of help rejuvenate and like just make your skin feel more like moisturized. It smells amazing. That's my favorite thing about it. Literally smells like pineapples. It's amazing. It has tiny little grains in it, so if you are sensitive to exfoliation, you don't want something as harsh as this one, maybe try this one out because it's a lot more thin of a consistency, and even though it has grains, they're so minor that it's better for any kind of sensitivity. My least favorite of the Freeman, I think, is this one, which is the facial clay mask with mint and lemon. And I know a lot of people love this, and I used to really like this until I tried some more high-end products, this is a good one. I definitely would recommend it if you have oily or acne prone skin, but it's not the best thing in the universe. I've talked about the other ones I think are a bit better for that kind of thing. But yeah, this is good if you have T-zone or oily skin, like T-zone oiliness, and I would just put it in that area. This can over dry you, just like the Mint Julep one can definitely over dry you as well. They just are more clay masks, so they leave you feeling a bit more dry at the end of it. And this one is the same as that. This is the chocolate strawberry clay mask, which is amazing. It smells like chocolate covered strawberries. Like, oh my god, it smells so good. It's the same idea. They both are for deep pore cleansing, both for kind of combination skin. This one is a little bit less drying, so when you rinse like this one off or the Mint Julep one, you're going to feel that super tight feeling. This one you will have a tight feeling and it will help absorb oiliness, but not as much. And then one that used to be my favorite of all time when I first started trying masks is the Facial Anti-Stress Dead Sea Minerals Mask, which is for all skin types. It looks like this. It also smells really nice. This is the one that you can just kind of like lay back with some cucumbers on your eyes and just like, you know, have like a spa feeling, because the smell of this is very like spa-like. It's not going to be like I said, an overnight kind of like, whoa, my skin looks amazing type thing, but it's really good for like a nice pampering kind of night. And it is bright blue, so you're going to look like a smurf when you wear this, but other than that, I really like this. Anyways, I think that is it. These are all my face masks, so this is like my big face mask kind of collection slash best and worst slash review and all that kind of stuff. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up right down there by clicking the button, and please subscribe to hear more from me, whether it's about skincare, makeup, fashion, hair, whatever. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Okay, let's do this. Delicious. Just be on your mask. What? No. I think this really helps with not dry skin. What am I saying?